Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Sunday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome in to the Prep Rally. Time flies when you're having fun because it feels like the season just started and we are already in our first state championship of the fall. State golf will spread out all throughout the state, but in Longmont at the Fox Hill Club, our photojournalist DeMarco Randall brings us the sights and sounds as Meade Boys Golf won their first ever team title, and Grand Junction's Hunter Simmons takes home the individual crown.
It's a good way to end off the high school career. I'm so thankful to do it with the team I have.
4 years, buddy. I knew you were going to be, had it in you to be a state champion.
My goal teed it up at the start of the year, and I really fought for that, and yeah, I'm glad to get it done today.
I mean, I didn't feel like I played my absolute best. Still took second. Hunter played absolutely amazing. Congrats to him. I mean, there's really no better feeling than getting the ball in the hole and as little strokes as you can. So when you get the read and the great shots leading up to it perfectly, then it's the greatest feeling you can have on a golf course.
We all have a little goofiness where we all like kind of mess around and mesh really well together, and like we're just locked in sometimes when we need it, but we also mess around and stay fun.
We might go get dinner after this.
We gotta get ice cream. That's my
ice
rule.
cream. Yeah, that's ice cream's big on the team. Yeah, for sure, especially this year.
I think it's huge for our community. I mean, golf's never really been like the main sport at Meade, but now, I mean, for our future, golf's a good sport to go for Meade now.
Yeah, we didn't have a team for the first couple years. Our school was, established. I mean, I think our school opened in 2012, and we didn't have a team until I think 2016. So coming out and being able to win like this is crazy, just a few years after we've had a team.
It means that I get to look back and say that my senior year of high school, we won state as a team. And with this group of guys, they're all seniors, all great friends before even playing golf. We're all really close friends, so it felt really good.
Well, over at the Amwood Golf Course in Pueblo was the 2A state championship, and headed into the final round, 4 players were within 2 strokes of leaders like Monte Vista's Connor Mellott here on the tee shot. He was tied with this guy headed into the final round, Gage Polson of Liberty Common, with a great approach shot onto the green on hole 6. But Forge Christian freshman Joey Banks would lead after round 1. Here he is dropping it in on number 5. He was the guy to beat. Well, that was until Swink's Noah Pearson had a day of all days. He sinks the putts and would rally from 4 shots down with 4 holes to play in regulation to win an improbable state championship in the 3rd hole of the sudden death playoff. Well, in 5A in Grand Junction, Cherokee Trail captured their first ever state title, and Fairview senior Miles Cole claimed the 5A individual championship honors. And then in 3A, Lutheran swept both the team and individual titles in Eagle. Nicholas Brooks had a 2-round score of 134, finishing 7 strokes clear of runner-up Jack Brayman of Peak to Peak. Well, winning is hard to do, especially in Colorado high school football. But if you haven't heard, legendary coach Jay Madden is now leading Thunder Ridge. And after going winless last season, Coach Madden is already making an immediate impact in his first year. Legendary head coach Jay Madden is back, best known for his time at Pomona, but now he's leading the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies.
Well, I just felt like I had one more rebuild in me, and I wanted to go somewhere that needed me, somewhere that wanted me, and these kids have been nothing but awesome, and they just keep getting better every day.
Last season, Thunder Ridge didn't win a single game, outscored by nearly 300 points, but in Madden's very first game in charge, the Grizzlies didn't just win, they beat Columbine.
We didn't even know how to celebrate. I mean, we really didn't. We didn't know, should we go shake hands? Should we celebrate first? What are we going to do? But I mean, it changed everything, because Columbine's such a storied program. To have that be your first win, and out of, I think we had lost 13 in a row, that's incredible.
So with 3 wins so far and their first league win over Rock Canyon, what's behind the instant turnaround?
Energy and discipline. Last year we weren't a very disciplined team, like all around I'd say, and he brought a lot of discipline, not only on the field but off the field. Grades are looking better, the culture is better.
That culture shift starts with Madden, but extends to offensive coordinator Ron Watalowicz, who came out of retirement to join his longtime friend,
Coach Woj.
Woj is kind of like the buffer between the players to Madden. So like Madden's the get everything done, full intensity, but Woj is like more laid back, and he's kind of a friend too.
Two of the most winningest coaches in Jeffco history, now side by side again.
We've been best friends forever. I mean, we opened Dakota Ridge together in 1996, so he was my offensive coordinator then, and he's my offensive coordinator now. But it's been great because I can completely turn over the offense. I don't have to think about it. All I have to focus on is my defense, and that's where I like to be.
30 years in and still going, and Coach Madden says he's not done yet.
My dad coached until he was like 72 years old, so if he can do it, I can do it.
Well, it's that time again to announce this week's Honor Roll winner. You at home had to vote, and the winner of that vote is Brush quarterback Eric Rico, who fakes out the defense and the camera, keeps it himself, and my goodness, look at him go. Congrats, Eric and Brush, so far on your undefeated season. But to a few plays sent in, Ralston Valley Soccer taking on Valor Christian when RV's Buddy Pusho passes up to senior Caden Downing, who makes the goal on the breakaway and scores to give the Mustangs a 2-0 lead, and he gets extra points for the backflip. Mustangs win the league for the third year in a row. And then in flag football, it was Columbine taking on Ralston Valley when sophomore Anna Lee Rippey picks off RV's Kaylin Corcus, and look at her go the other way. She runs the length of the full field with a defender falling at her feet for the Columbine pick six. Congrats and welcome back from injury, Anna Lee. But reminder, we can't be everywhere, so if you're ever out at a game and see something you'd like featured on the prep rally, just send it over. That's all, folks. I'm Ashley Moore, and we'll see you next time right here on the 9 News Prep Rally.